Hey guys, it's me, Delta One. Hey guys, One here with Airsoft. It's me, Delta One here. Hey guys, it's Delta One. Hello fellow comrades, it is me, Delta One here with Airsoft Talk. And today I make a video of PKM. Enough of the cheesy Russian accent. Anyways guys, Russian naval marine helmet. Just thought I'd throw it in here. Russian naval flag, Russian naval marine flag. Thought I'd get into character for the video. Today this isn't a personal opinions. These are just me talking about PKM. 14 months of waiting for it. It needs a video. Yeah. It's PKM. It's awesome. Now I can't tell you how much. Have I ever told you how much I want one? I now have it. Now, I'm just going to talk about it. It's not really just, it's just going to be me all over the place talk about PKM, what you need to know, and some things I noticed about it. It's not a review. It's not my, it's kind of more of a personal opinion. It's just things I've noticed. The first thing I want to talk about is the paint on it was not done very well. But it's something you can easily fix with a can of paint, or if you know someone like TX911, you can get it dipped and problem solved. I'll actually put a link in the description, so if you want to get that done. They do all sorts of things dip. Xbox controllers, you know, trunks, car parts, you name it, they'll dip it, to my knowledge. But let's talk about PKM, okay? I'm so happy they did a good job with the stock. I really am. The stock doesn't feel like the cheap A&K, you know, Springer stocks. It doesn't feel like that polymer furniture. It feels very Russian-y. It feels like the polymer you're gonna feel on like a real one. It's really nice. Pistol grip isn't fat like a normal fat pistol grip because there's no motor there. One of the disappointing things about this is it's plastic. I would have rather paid the extra, you know, like $5–10 to get a metal one. But it's a PKM, and I'm happy I have it. The paint here is where you could really see where it's kind of off. But I don't care. It's a PKM. One of the things that did bother me, though, is that I had chips in the metal right here when I got mine out of the box. I may have just gotten one that just got through quality control, but I don't care. It's PKM. Now, the PKM, it's got all the steel parts in the right places. The bipod lug is steel. This is steel right here, although I'm not a big fan on it because it feels a little flimsy when you hold it. So I'm going to try and track down a real steel one. So I just caution y'all, when you use this, don't just throw it around. You know, don't throw it like an AK just yet. So now the top cover is awesome because it's steel. But one of my this is probably the biggest gripe I have, besides the paint, is the fact that the belt. This is a real Russian PKM belt, 7.62x54. These are live rounds. I have a couple Mosins, so I was like, I'll buy that. I put it in here, and it doesn't hold. It doesn't stay in. It's the right belt. Brian from Echo One, his does it. I don't know why, but maybe he puts something in it to hold it. But, I mean, you can easily zip tie it in, and it'll still shut, and life will be good. Now, the box mag. There are some issues that I have with it. I'm going to take it off here, move it over to here. Now, when you have the box mag, mine came paint running on it. Like I said, that was one of the issues. It came with some rust, but this is the biggest gripe I have is, if I'm correct, I may have misread the pictures or may have forgotten what the person exactly said. The inside, where the BBs fold down into, was steel. When you open it up, it's plastic. And there's stress marks from where it was assembled. Like when you bend some plastic, you'll see white stress marks. There's a lot of places where I see these
these stress marks, and that makes me very nervous, because on Brian's it looked to be steel. I could be wrong, and if I shut it and I don't do it carefully, this part right here will break, and that's kind of that's an issue. So I don't know if this is just the way they're supposed to be, but that's kind of something you really need to pay attention to and be careful. But I'm just glad it's not cardboard. So, and I'm pretty sure my cameraman would agree with me.
Indeed.
Now, when I shut it, I have to push on that feeding mechanism. I have to push it a little to my left, and then shut the box mag, and then tighten it. That is my biggest scare on this thing, because, you know, if you break that, your box mag's not going to work. But since you bought an Echo One, you can send it back because you have the 30-day warranty. Whereas the other ones, you can't. You're just out of luck. So that's a great thing that Echo One is here to offer that. And I really appreciate that, because they helped me with that on my 240. My stock came broken, and, you know, boom. Echo One was there on the spot. We're going to fix this. And they did. And I was very happy about it. Now, the bipod is good. It's steel. My second biggest gripe I have about this, I'm going to get my gripes out of the way real quick because it's just on the tip of my tongue, is they have that adjustable rate of fire MOSFET, which to me, I am not a big fan of it just because it makes things a little more complicated than they should be, and I don't really care for an adjustable rate of fire. If I wanted a lower rate of fire, I just use a lower voltage battery. And the way that they have this set up, if I'm correct, it's basically just, it's still pulling the same amount of power, it's just putting stress on the battery. Now, I will make a tutorial on how to bypass that and make the box mag work off of its own power source, because I would much rather have it that way. I know someone who's already done it, and I've asked him to make a video so I can do it, and because he speaks, I think he can type English, but I don't know if he can speak it. I think he's in Finland with McKee, and McKee is a badass. If you don't know who he is, I'll put a link in the description. You should go subscribe to him, because he does everything. He even made a custom piston for a CYMA Dragunov, which is awesome. But anyways, moving on. Now, again, that MOSFET is just, I really don't care for it. I mean, it makes me just, but, you know, I'll make videos how to get around it, but if you're just looking to pull this out of the box, you can and use it. Now the Pro, it's just PKM. I love the fact that they put steel in the right places, and they didn't put pot metal in any, like, important places, like here. Well, pot metal. It's fantastic. On the bipod itself. Now, I plan to get a real bipod just because I want a real one. And I plan to get a real one of these. I get a plan to real one of these. Maybe a top cover. Box mag for sure. Maybe one of these. And one of these. But I just love this PKM. I just do. It means a lot to me. One of the things I'm going to do with one of these PKMs is I had a really good friend pass away last March, and his name was Jeffrey, and he had a heart transplant, and I'll never forget him. He was just one of my best friends, and I love him and I miss him. And since he had a heart transplant, I'm gonna gut out one of these as much as I physically can and replace it with as much, and I'm gonna name one of my guns after him because he was a good friend. And you know, Jeff, if you're listening, Jeff, I love you, man, and I miss you. I know you're up there with the Jesus, but I'm gonna name one after him because he meant a lot to me, and I miss him. So in this particular, I don't know if it's going to be this one or the second one I'm getting, which I don't know what happened in the terms of shipping, but I ordered 2 and only got 1. So I don't know what's up with that, but whatever. Now, things I'm going to do, like I said, I'm definitely getting a real wood stock, for sure. But I'm trying to find one that isn't Polish. So if anyone knows, because I heard the Polish ones are different than the Russian ones. This I can find, this I can find, this I can't find. I can't find one that's in stock right now. And I don't want to pay $20 bajillion for one of these. So if anyone knows, please let me know. And for the people who are on Red Alliance that are watching this, I appreciate your views. I'm glad you don't think I'm an idiot. So I appreciate it. I appreciate a good Russian gun. Oh, but another thing I want to mention is it does have the vehicle mount. It does have the mounts right here for it, which is fantastic. But on the inside, on this, it's not even painted. No paint. You know, I wish it was, you know, painted, but I don't care. I have a PKM. So, moving on. You can also get a tactical rail for this, and people from Red Alliance, don't kill me. There is a Real Steel manufacturing company that makes one, and they also make the side-folding paratrooper stock. I would totally buy both of them if they weren't like $400 a pop. It's ridiculous. I won't pay that much. So, I am going to paint over the trades right here. I want to put a Russian star because I want a Russian star somewhere, and where the trades are is where I actually wanted them. So I'm going to do that, and I'm probably going to repaint the box mag as well, and I'm going to paint something cool right here, like if you can read this, it means you're dead, or something like that, or just like write Russian on it or something. I don't know. I'm just so happy to have a PKM. I've waited so long for this, and it's awesome. It's a PKM. It's just great. Oh yeah, I'm getting Real Steel one of these too. So, other things about the PKM internally, I'm hoping I can do what I want. I only want to go 20 rounds per second, but one of the things I wanted to talk about though is the box mag attachment, which was what really scared me. I was scared that it wouldn't be any good. Not going nowhere. So that's good. Anyways, guys, I'm just so glad it's finally here. And, you know, I just want to say another thing. If you're looking at purchasing one of these, I know there is an A&K model out. And I would really advise you not to get that one. And I'm not being paid to say this. I'm not being paid to do anything on this video. I'm saying as I please. And I'm not paid to say anything at all, period, by my sponsors or anything. But I would highly advise you get the Echo One version over the A&K, because if something was to break, Echo One has your back covered. 2, you get a new hop-up bucking. 3, you have a new internal part somewhere in the gearbox at minimum, and a 30-day warranty. And Echo One is truly good about that. And I know that it has the trademarks and whatnot, but you know what? That warranty justifies my reasonings of buying this. And I bought two PKMs. 2. So that should say something in my faith in Echo One. So, anyways guys, it's pretty late here. I hope you enjoyed this video. Life is good. I have a PKM. I'll see you in the next video.